and welcome to another installment of the Anything Goes podcast. Wow, nice one. Nice one, idiot.
I thought this was Anything Bros.
Anything Bros podcast.
Prodcast, you mean?
Broadcast, where we make episodes of when we're desperate for content, which we are. Welcome. This episode is obviously your host, Aiden and Rowan, along with special guest, Ronnie.
The other bro, of which there are many.
I also want to come clean and be honest here. This isn't because we're low on content, it's just that we're lazy.
We are very... Actually, I have something in the works, but we needed a microphone, and we're getting the part we need to get the microphone working.
Yeah.
But
I'm just talking about the podcast itself.
Yeah, everyone's...
listen, alright, I'm gonna...
Okay, hold on. Alright, we're going off rails already, but it's not my fault, okay?
Dude, get out of here!
I want to do stuff. Alright,
we need to start over.
No, keep this in. This is great.
No, anyway, what were you saying? Keep going.
Yeah, I'm just saying that it's entirely your guys' fault. It's not mine. And, yeah, you can't even say no. It's just true.
It's true. It is true. But mostly, I blame everyone but me. Okay, let's get right into this epic episode.
Right into the news.
Can I say one more thing?
Yes.
Okay, for all of your viewers who do keep up, I will say this. Look forward to the next Anything Goes podcast whenever it does happen, because we did actually get to watch Kick-Assia. So,
oh God.
Don't remind me.
Oh.
Okay.
Don't
so
remind
there we go. That's just a little teaser. It's just a little taste.
A little taste
of the suffering we've endured. Your hand.
Anyway, so the biggest blockbuster of March is just around
biggest
the corner.
Blockbuster of March. You mean biggest blockbuster of the year, aka the only movie coming out this year.
Listen, I was gonna go with the joke, and then you ruined it. All right?
Yeah, of course I ruined it.
The only movie
I'm
coming
mad.
out this year, except like two others that suck, and we already know they suck. Godzilla vs. Kong. And Ronnie, you had your rite of passage of watching an original Japanese Godzilla movie. How did you feel? Were you a winner?
It was pretty good.
You didn't even say what one it was.
I'm so glad that
gonna
Final
say it.
Wars was my first ever introduction to Godzilla. Of all of the ones that we watched, it had to be Final Wars. And I'm glad we did it. I'm actually really glad we did it.
Like, okay, here's the thing.
It's the worst one to start off with?
No, it's great. I just have some questions for you about how you felt about certain aspects of the movie, because I'm just curious.
Mm-hmm.
So I've been saving these. So Ronnie, question 1: how do you feel about the rubber suits? Genuinely, like, and the miniatures? What do you think? A lot of people don't like them. A lot of people do. How do you?
Cade was there, and Cade was complaining nonstop when he saw the suits. Duncan opinion, but but no. I enjoyed the suits. I thought they were fun. They're fun. They're cheesy. Like, am I gonna sit here and say that I could take them 100% seriously? No, I can't. But I mean, they're not terrible, and there's a lot of arts and craftsmanship that goes into the suits that I can appreciate when I look at them.
Mm-hmm.
I'd say that's a pretty mature response there.
See, actually, here's the thing, though, is that we watched a movie that has good suits. Some of them are genuinely terrible, and you can tell. That's just a fact. Anyone who's
I've seen clips of some Godzilla suits that just look horrendously awful.
Yeah. Mostly because, for example, King Ghidorah, they used the same suit for like 16 different movies, and the paint they used erodes rubber, so his face over time slowly starts melting. It's hilarious looking.
Here, let's get
love
this
it.
picture in here while we talk about it.
Yeah,
this is the
see.
example I want to bring up. This suit in particular, high quality image of this suit. Truly, this is the worst of all time Godzilla suit, right?
That is that's from Revenge of Godzilla, right?
Yeah. Now this brings me into my next question, Ronnie. You had never really seen one before. Maybe a long time ago you saw one, but you hadn't really seen one. So, what were your favorite monsters that appeared in this movie? Because there's a lot of them. If you need me to remind you of them, I will.
Oh my god!
Read them off.
There's like so many of them.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'll look up a list.
Monster X has to be
Yes,
Not-
the anime shonen villain.
that guy had me laughing because that one was just funny. He doesn't even he looks cool, but at the same time, it's like
He's so dumb.
he's so goofy.
Yeah.
He's clearly just like that's just a dude in a suit. Like
Yeah.
that was just a dude in a suit doing kung fu moves on this dinosaur, and that's pretty funny. And
Like
so,
suplexes and shit. Like
Yeah.
literally like suplexing. Godzilla.
yeah, that one's pretty funny. I don't know. You have to give me like
here,
a
I'll read
laundry
you the list.
list.
So, not counting just ones that were stock footage, because some of them were just stock footage at the start. There's Godzilla, obviously, Rodan, Anguirus. That's the spike.
If you think I'm
monster.
gonna remember like half of these guys by name,
I know. I'm gonna describe them.
There was
You know
Spike-
Rodan though, right?
Yeah.
yeah, Rodan was cool. Rodan
And
was a
then
lot of fun. in that
Anguirus is the
movie.
guy who's like
Spiky
the
roly
armadillo,
guy.
the spike ball.
He got kicked like a.
See
like
the
a-
guy that gets his jaw ripped off?
No,
in
he's the
other
soccer
movies?
ball dude.
Yes, no, he
Oh,
is
no,
the
yeah,
guy
yeah.
that gets his jaw ripped off in the.
Yeah, I like
Mechagodzilla
that guy.
movie.
That guy's cool.
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
King Caesar. He was the guy who did acrobatics.
He was
I
in the
kind of
same
like
scene
King
with-
Caesar.
Yeah.
I
mhm.
think
You
he's
want
a
me to
little
post
bit dumb,
pictures of
but I
him?
kind of like King Caesar.
Here, we'll put pictures in the podcast. Andre will edit in images so that people can look around. There's
Yeah,
King,
King Caesar's kind of cool. He's kind of different.
Kamakurus.
Giant
is the
spider.
Giant praying mantis. Actually.
Oh, sorry.
Eh,
You're right.
whatever.
That's
Yeah.
Kamakurus. Oh, what? What?
Technical difficulties on
What? I tried to
Uh,
post the image and it just posted the same one.
As I cover for his blunder.
Anyway, Kamakurus,
Oh, okay.
Kumunga. That was the giant
Kumunga
spider.
is the spider. I apologize.
I don't really care for the giant spider.
No,
Yeah, it's
who
just
does?
whatever, right?
He fucking sucks.
But that scene is cool though.
Yeah, that's probably the best looking he's ever been, actually.
Yeah.
Anyway, Manda. Do you even remember Manda? Honestly.
No. Doesn't he get like one shot like at the beginning?
Yeah,
Yes.
remember I joked, what if Manda was your favorite monster?
Yeah.
Because he gets
Yeah,
killed by
he-
the
Doesn't he
submarine.
just get impaled?
Yeah,
oh, no.
he
Oh,
fought
He gets
Rip off
blown up by
Mogera.
the submarine.
Yeah.
oh, yeah, that guy. That
They
idiot.
drill him
Yeah.
into oblivion.
Yeah, but I mean, he died to American Stalin, and I think
Yeah.
that's a pretty good way to go.
yeah, American Stalin, the greatest character of all time.
Then there's Ebira. You probably don't remember Ebira.
I have
Here,
a soft
I'll post
spot
a
for
picture.
Ebira, but
I actually kind of do too.
he's
but
just kind of a lobster.
There's Ebira. There he is.
He was in the
He's
movie?
literally a lobster. You forgot?
I
He-
forgot.
the
he-
scene,
no,
Ronnie.
this is
Remember when
when
it turned
they-
to dub all on its own?
Yeah,
Oh!
They
can,
were
we talk,
shoot him?
can we talk about that?
We'll
That
get
was-
to that. We'll get to that.
Oh, okay, good.
Yeah,
I
okay,
want to get
we'll
to
get
that.
there.
There's Gigan. You remember Gigan?
Gigan's cool.
There's
Gigan,
Mothra.
like, how can anyone hate Gigan?
Gigan
And
was-
Mothra's beautiful.
Yeah.
How can you have anyone
Hedorah.
hate Mothra?
You know Hedorah,
Who?
right?
oh,
Which
Hedorah,
one's
Hedorah
Here, I'll
appears for
post it.
literally 2
Hedorah
seconds.
literally just gets blown out.
Yeah.
I
This
literally
guy.
don't remember.
Yeah,
him.
whatever.
He's also known as the smog
there's-
monster.
and then
for
there's the
any of
last
you,
two. The last two. There's Zilla.
Filthy Gaijin.
Oh, Zilla
Zilla.
forever. You got to give it off to Zilla.
Yeah.
And
Zilla.
being the best comedy relief in that movie.
And then there's Manila. Do you remember Manila?
Okay, Manila can just die in a fire.
So, can you give us what are some of your favorites? Now that they've all been laid out.
What are
The
my favorites?
memory
Okay.
been refreshed.
I already forgot his name, but the Space Bounty Hunter. He's one of
Gigan.
my favorite. Gigan,
Gigan.
yes. Gigan's really cool.
Call out, Gaigan!
It's like how he
Guy-
chops off his own head.
Yeah,
Kills himself twice.
he does. He basically frees it himself.
But, hold on. For any of you out there who don't know, Final Wars is basically it's the 50th anniversary movie, so they threw in all the monsters that they possibly could, so they get about 3 seconds of screen time, and it's basically like a super 2005 Matrix anime shonen.
We'll get
It's
to
fucking
that. We'll get to
crazy.
that.
Yeah.
So Gigan is up there.
Gigan, obviously, you got to give it up to. Oh my God, why can't I remember his name?
Kaiser, dude.
Yeah,
Ghidorah.
Kaiser. You got to give it up to Kaiser Ghidorah, even though he's on all fours. He's
That's
still-
kind of
he-
weird.
It's
Yeah, it's
kind
a
of
little
weird,
weird.
but at the same time, it's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Monster X, even though I did give him crap, he is still kind of cool in his own
Yeah.
right.
He's got a unique design.
He
It's
fits
just-
that movie.
Yes.
He
He
fits that
fits that
movie.
movie. That's a very good way of putting it.
Mothra sucked in that movie. She was so bad. She was so bad. I can't
I
really
love Mothra, but bro, Mothra just gets downed on in every movie.
I don't remember if
bad.
I don't remember if I said it. I think I did, but she is literally worthless in that movie.
He literally just shows up and dies.
Like how she suicide bombs Gigan and he lives.
He lives. He dies to his own move instead.
He kills himself.
He kills himself. Like,
Mothra
After he does an
sucks in that
anime
movie.
pose.
God.
Forgot how much Mothra sucked. We were watching it. I was like, oh my god.
Yeah.
Okay,
I
that's
have
like
a little
3?
bit of a soft spot for King Caesar. Him doing his acrobats was like so goofy that like it made me like
Yeah.
it won me over in
This
the
part-
end.
Parkour.
The movie that he actually appears in is one of the best Showa movies. So if I could get my
That's like
hands on
70s.
it, yeah. If we can get my hands on it, maybe we should watch that sometime.
Dang.
Because
Okay.
he's
Really,
cool as
Ronnie?
fuck,
Manda
actually.
isn't your number one? Dude?
Manda, dude.
No, I don't.
Kumanga and Karakuris weren't your favorite?
Manda didn't even have the decency to die before the beginning
Before
credits
the
happened.
beginning credits.
He didn't
Him
have the
dying literally is
decency.
how the credits start. What about Rodan?
Rodan was cool.
Rodan was
Rodan
pretty
was
cool.
really cool.
You like the part where
They gave him the Speed Force, and it was pretty cool.
You like the part where it's like the
The
cop is
pimp.
arresting the pimp?
Oh yeah,
They're gonna shoot each
that was definitely a Japanese man. Totally wrote that one.
Oh,
That
yeah.
was amazing.
I mean, dude, it has like the cartoon sound effect with the hats get
Woo,
blown
their
away.
hats fly off, and then
They
they
either-
die in an explosion.
They either had a Japanese man write that scene, or they gave it to like the funniest dude on the face of the earth in New York. Like that guy deserves. That guy's the next Louis C.K. if he ever showed up.
He deserves a raise. That scene is unbelievably stupid. I remember, oh boy, I can't.
But yeah, that was definitely an experience. I've never. Again, this was my first ever Godzilla movie.
Yeah, you,
And what a
picked,
way
like,
to
a good one. You picked a good one.
What a way to like to join in on this world and see what it's like.
We got your top monsters, right? You have a good. I would agree with most of your picks.
Yeah.
Although personally, I'm a very big fan of Manila myself. But
Shut the fuck up. No one is.
To be fair, I do have a soft spot for the Pillsbury Doughboy also. But like,
yeah,
I mean,
Yeah, but
Manila
he's
is
cute.
probably the single most hated aspect of any Godzilla movie.
Yeah.
I literally
he's
don't
literally
know
the
why
worst.
Manila exists.
Anytime Manila,
because I think they thought it was cute, right? They
Ronnie,
had to
I'm
have thought
gonna
it was
post an
cute.
image of Manila, and you can.
I know what
for
Manila is.
yourself.
I know
Also,
what Manila looks like.
No,
I
this
should
is
mention-
Yes,
advanced Manila.
I've seen that Manila. I've seen him.
I should
I know what he
mention
looks like. And
that
I'm saying that I
Baby
think that they
Godzilla-
thought it was cute.
I maybe.
probably
We
baby,
need all these images in, by the way. I'm setting these times. Right?
Baby Godzilla.
Look at this.
What the fuck is that?
Look at him.
I don't
He's
remember
so
him
sad.
ever looking
He's
like
so
that.
sad. I can't wait for people to see this.
What the fuck? Baby Godzilla and Manila are two different things, by the way. So if we watch a movie with Baby Godzilla in it, that's fine.
Yeah.
Manila, though, fucking cursed. Get him out of my sight. Hate him. He's
Yeah,
disgusting.
Manila sucks.
Manila sucks, and he talks like this.
But you know, monster battling is only like a quarter of the movie.
Yeah,
Let's
it really
talk about
doesn't-
the other three
Yeah.
quarters.
The other 3/4 was amazing. It was actually just amazing. Like the sheer level of just like stupidity that was happening on the screen was like there was not a moment where I actually wanted to like leave. I didn't want to get up because it was
You're
just
like, wow.
it was just amazing. The second we like the submarine fight, that was pretty good. But the second it then transferred over to the mutant combat base, I was like, sold. Sold. We have mutants.
When he does the twisting arm bar. Like,
Oh my
Is that the start of the movie or the end?
That's the start of the movie, isn't it? Doesn't he
Okay,
do
yeah,
that at
the
beginning?
ending
That's
is
where
the
they're
s-
fighting in the. That's where they're
Yeah,
fighting.
yeah, no. That's
Yeah,
when he
yeah.
does the. That's when
No,
he
no,
does
we'll
the,
get to that. We'll get to that.
the spinning kick. Yeah.
Yeah, so the plot, I should clarify, the plot of this movie is mutant humans have appeared and humanity trains them so that they can fight the monsters that exist on Earth.
I missed that part. They just appeared.
They just exist.
I thought they like
exist.
they injected people with kaiju genes.
No.
They just found mutants.
No, they just found them.
No.
Which is funny because the mutant gene, you're related to Gigan. I'm like, did Gigan like have children on Earth? Like, how is this happening?
This doesn't even make any
sense.
sense.
That
Wait,
doesn't
make any sense.
That was a poor
isn't he related to
translation.
the? Okay, wait, I can't get too far ahead. I'll save this question for later. I can't get too far ahead.
So then, the monsters all appear at once, and aliens come in called the Zillions.
Who,
like
by
a
the way,
reference
I was gonna say,
the
are a
old movies.
reference to, I want to say, actually multiple different movies.
Whatever. Yeah,
one of them I
like
think is
half the Godzilla
Mechagodzilla.
movies are about aliens
And
that
have
come in and
zillions
like
them.
to try and conquer Earth.
Yeah.
But these aliens are the good guys.
Yeah.
And they save Earth from a giant monster.
By the way,
mash.
they're all
Man, they
dressed-
really tried to make us believe that.
Yeah, and then they're like, a planet is gonna smash into Earth. You need to like blow it up.
They're all dressed like Neo from the Matrix, but a
By
number of them have very spiky anime hair.
They're like
No.
Neo from the Matrix if the Matrix was Japanese.
No, they're like Neo from the Matrix. If Neo thought he looked so cool,
I need a picture of Ed.
it's actually like so
I need
embarrassing the way they dress.
Oh, dude, the season got a new profile picture. Holy shit! Look at this absolute Chad. Okay, look at this man.
The main bad guy is the most embarrassing thing I've ever seen. It was so embarrassing.
Look at him.
He has
look
like
at this guy.
He has like the worst like reading rainbow sunglasses. His creepy like HR Giger clothes, and then his like awful haircut just makes this like embarrassing like monolith.
Now, anyway, you meet these guys, blah blah blah. They're actually evil. Wow, who could have saw? There's the original Zillions.
Yeah.
By the way, that Ron just posted.
Okay,
Yes.
We'll put that in the video.
Yeah.
As well.
those are some. That's a group of dorks, right?
They're evil. Lo and behold, so now they have mind controlled the mutants because they're like the mutant primes, they're like the original mutants.
It's so
So they
stupid.
mind
So wait,
control
are the
all the
mutants
mutants.
actually just aliens?
No.
I think they're like half alien.
No,
half
they
human.
the aliens can control the M gene, which is why they can control the monsters, and because the mutants also have the M gene, they can control them as well.
What?
That's why. Yeah.
Wait, so are the aliens kaijus?
No. They're just aliens.
They just have the.
They just
Well,
have
where do
they
the
have
kaiju-
the
Control
wait,
the MG.
Where did? Okay, but wait.
You're asking far too many questions.
But wait, where did it? Wait, how do they? How can they control? Okay, so they can.
Here, they can control them because they're an advanced civilized race. Well, civilized in a different way.
They're an advanced civilized race that can control the M gene
Yeah.
that the mutants share with the humans, but they also share. No, the mutants share with the aliens.
The kaiju.
But
No.
they also. Oh, wait.
No.
They
What?
share
What?
them with the kaiju, and the aliens can control both.
Yeah.
I thought. Okay, but I thought the.
I think the aliens have the M gene. Too.
I thought the mutants were connected to the aliens.
They're
No,
all
you're right.
connected.
Yeah, I
It's
think
weird.
they do have the MJ.
So does that
no
mean
one
that
cares.
all kaijus come from the alien
No,
planet?
because Godzilla doesn't. Remember, they were like, "Oh my God, it's Godzilla! What the heck?"
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that's why they can't control him, though.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He's unrelated. He's the only
But
one.
Zilla comes from the alien planet. All right, nice.
Okay, so let's talk about some of the key scenes in this movie. Number one, like a human scenes, not monster scenes. So there's the scene with the dog and like all that like
What?
long thing where like they don't blink. That's how we know they're aliens.
Oh, that part, that point was so stupid.
I remember Roddy visibly being
you guys-
upset.
No, because you guys are giving me crap for it because like they were doing a scene where they're like, oh yeah, they don't blink, and then like, okay, I get it because like the next scene afterwards, like. I wasn't completely paying attention to this scene because he comes in, he reports to like the lady, the
And then
next
they have
lady,
a
and he's
stare
like,
down.
they have a stare down,
Roddy's like, I don't get it.
and then like he stops talking and then he backs off, and I was like, wait, why can't he trust her? And then you guys were like, oh, she didn't blink, and I was like,
What?
she didn't blink? I wasn't even paying attention to that. Like honestly, the Japanese filmmaking is so weird and strange that it just like it didn't even like phase
It didn't
me.
even
I thought they were
register.
just doing
Yeah,
random
it's just on
close-ups for some
purpose.
reason.
Yeah.
I didn't know what they were doing.
All right, that's why I wanted to bring that up. The other one, the next few scenes are very important to the overall experience, which is the motorcycle fight,
Oh my god.
the fight on the spaceship, like all of them, because there's like 5 of them, and then the scene where they throw the guy's dead alien body during the thing.
Which was
And
obviously
the
just
American Stalin is like, show us what you really look like.
show us
Oh
your
my
real
God.
face.
Oh my god, that was okay.
American Stalin's name
American
is
Stalin,
Captain Gordon.
That
right?
was like that was
Yeah,
surreal.
that was Gordon.
That was
Captain
just
Gordon.
surreal.
Yeah.
That was just surreal. Like if you're anybody, like I'm just like thinking about like if I lived in the universe of that movie and I'm just watching this broadcast.
Just watching this broadcast.
I'm just watching this broadcast.
To the entire world, by the way.
Yeah, and like the ambassador, he comes up.
The
The
UN
ambassador's
this is
just
the
there-
UN broadcast.
The UN
Yeah.
is the broadcaster, and like the chairman, he's just sitting there. He's just talking, and they're like trying to like link him to something. I'm not exactly sure what because they're not exactly saying anything.
Yeah,
they're not exactly trying to
exactly.
prove their point really.
Yeah.
And then like all of a sudden, this dude, this Stalin-looking guy wielding a katana, just walks in.
Wielding a katana.
Just
Who's
walks
kinda
in,
chubby.
throws like this weird like alien body on the floor, and then shoots the chairman. I'm immediately I'm immediately gonna start freaking out. I literally just watched an assassination like live on air.
And
I have
then
no
live on air,
understanding.
you see that guy's head split open as another face pops out.
He
Roddy was like, what the?
literally just comes in. And that's not even my problem. He literally just comes in and just like just murders the guy. He doesn't even talk to him. He just shoots him in the head.
Can we talk about how much of a Chad that guy is?
That guy is like the biggest, laziest Chad I've ever seen in my entire
Are
life.
you really gonna hit a woman?
There's
Yeah.
there's so many. If we can get clips of this guy, if we can
We
get like
really
a
need
few
clips.
selected clips of this guy, like Aiden brought this, and I think that it's true. But Aiden really thinks that this is a guy that just wandered in on set, that they just like fed him lines, because the way he acts, it totally comes off as that. It's actually just like really embarrassing half the
Yeah.
time.
It's
But,
so funny.
but it like comes around full circle to being kind of awesome in a weird way.
Exactly.
Yeah, in a weird way,
Exactly.
it's awesome.
Exactly.
We were making fun of him because like 95% of the movie he's holding this katana that he never uses. And
Literally
we're making fun of him because like they get captured and the aliens, one of the alien babes takes his katana and she like actually like starts swinging it.
Yeah.
And
Like
we're
a
like
samurai.
Yeah.
wow, this guy actually gets his katana stolen and he never uses it and she uses it. But then he gets the upper hand. And like the Virgil main he is, he performs the worst katana actions I've ever seen on film. It's like a guy
He
who's
instantly kills like 3 superhuman aliens with 0
And then,
effort.
and then he throws it down on the ground to fisticuffs with the rest of them.
Yeah.
there's a difference between 0 effort and then a man who looks like he's never wielded a blade in his life.
That man has definitely never wielded
That
a
man has
blade.
never wielded a blade. He's just
His raw
swinging.
power is overwhelming.
He's just swinging. That's all he's doing. He's just swinging, and he's killing them by the droves. He's just killing these aliens. These aliens who were hyped up to be awesome and cool.
Yeah, it's superhuman. There's
And-
no way a human
you know
can
what?
stand up to
Okay,
them.
I also have to put this in perspective. The movie keeps saying how awesome mutants are. They really don't show how awesome they
Yeah,
are half
remember
the
how
time.
the one guy fights the entire
Yeah.
army?
Yeah, he
And then
fights.
it lives?
He fights
Well,
like
he
30 of
lives
them.
to die literally 5
Yeah.
Yeah,
seconds
there's
later.
actually the scene's pretty badass. This guy
He-
fights like 30 plus like mutants or
Yeah,
whatever.
no,
it's a
that's the
super shonen moment.
That's the thing, though, because he's like, no, go on without me. I'll hold them off. And we're like, what an idiot. He's gonna die. You're like, that's 30 minutes against one regular dude. He beats them all.
Beats the shit out of
He beats them all. Like
Like, what do you need mutants for?
and then he
suck.
dies like a person would in a zombie movie, which is so random. Oh, that's great.
Does he even die?
He
Did he
dies.
die?
Yeah.
I don't think he died.
I thought
No,
he
dies.
he like comes out and then he collapsed on the ground,
Yeah,
doesn't he?
and he dies.
What happened? Oh, he died like.
He dies there. Yeah.
Oh,
he
I
comes
thought
out
that-
laughing, covered in blood, because he got a building crushed on him.
Is that
and then
supposed
he's
to be
like,
him
"Yes!"
dying? I thought that was just him being like,
Yeah,
and then he
same.
like fell down in exhaustion.
But you never see him again.
I mean, yeah, but like, I mean, no one's around him. That's why. That's how I thought. Like, I mean,
No,
I get what you're saying. I guess you were hoping that he would come in on a bicycle and meet up with the gang, like in Avengers.
At the end of the
whole-
movie, they go back to that place because that girl was there, and he's not there, so he's dead.
Oh, I guess. I guess. Fine. I don't really care, to be honest.
I mean,
I
yeah,
don't
who
really
cares?
care.
Who cares?
I don't really care, to be honest. But no, there's a lot of like weird things that happen in that movie. Like when we were watching it, and then we got pizza, and so we paused it. Yeah, pizza came, and we paused it to like go get our pizza, and then we all got our pizza. Then we sat back down and we started watching it again.
Mm-hmm.
And then one of the dudes, we're just for context, we were watching this in the Japanese, like the original Japanese. And then we were just watching it, and then out of nowhere, the dude we just hear them saying English words. Like they start speaking English, and we were just like, wait, what? Are we?
Yeah.
Are we? Did it change to the dub?
Yeah.
And we kept watching it. It was like consistently going for like 5 minutes. They were speaking English, and we were like so confused. And
Yeah,
we're
like,
like,
go ahead, get up there, cover me.
yeah, they were saying a bunch of stuff like that. And we're like, okay, well, this is strange. Did it change on itself? And Rowan's like, I don't know. And so with like. Not only that, but then the movie crashed on us. The movie crashed when we tried
the
to.
movie literally crashed.
We went back to the menu. We changed it to like Japanese to make sure.
It was already on Japanese.
It was already on
we were
Japanese.
pretty
Like
sure.
and we were like, that's weird. And then but then it crashed on us. But then when we started back up, it was immediately where we were, and they were speaking Japanese again, and we were like, okay, I guess that was weird. I don't know what happened there. And then lo and behold, like 30 minutes later, the same guy just starts speaking English again. And we realized that it wasn't our fault. This guy just randomly starts speaking. Like, it's not even
Exactly.
like, okay, dude, like it doesn't sound anything like him. I swear to you, I think they dubbed him.
That guy.
They dubbed him. And it juked us super hard. It was
We're
like,
like, what is going on?
they actually just dubbed this dude instead of having him speak English. Because let's be honest, he probably didn't know English very well, and so they just dubbed him over, and it confused us because we thought that the dub was playing. Like
it was a surreal experience.
We were
actually.
even, like,
The
looking
entire
at it.
thing is like, I was like, what could make this movie
don't
experience
remember
even
that ever
better?
being a
Let's
thing in
have
that
this
movie,
happen.
man.
Like, it was like, holy shit, this is literally the perfect first viewing of this movie for someone.
Like Rowan and I, we were just watching it too. We were closely inspecting it too during
Yeah.
that scene because we were like,
We
wait,
were
is
like,
this the
what the
English
fuck?
dub? And then like Rowan's like watching it, and there's a part where like he's like heavily breathing, and like Rowan's like, that sounds like a
sounds so
dub.
dubbed.
That sounds like dub, and I'm like, yeah, it does, but it wasn't. Well, no, it was. I guess it was. I guess it wasn't just dub.
Happening. I don't understand.
But no, there's just
I
like
don't know.
there's so many just like weird and just downright like stupid things that happen in that movie.
Well, I
Yeah.
mean, the motorcycle fight,
The motorcycle-
where they fight on and with motorcycles.
Which
it was
would-
like, Roddy was
that
like,
almost-
no,
I mean,
no.
that almost sounds like it would be cool, but not in this movie.
No, it's not cool. It is so
It's so-
uncool.
Listen, okay,
so uncool.
motorcycles fights can be cool. Not close range melee combat motorcycle fights. Those always look retarded. Those always look
beautiful.
stupid.
But I like that they stuck with it to the point of absurdity that
Yeah.
became amazing again.
It got so dumb.
I don't remember if it's in this part, but I do remember that they shoot each other, and
Yes, that was
and,
it.
And the bullets.
Hit each other in midair while they
Yeah.
spin around with
Yeah,
the
while they're
motorcycle.
circling each other with their... It's like
Ugh.
that stupid scene from
It's-
the Resident Evil movie, but with
Yes.
motorcycles.
Yeah.
And it's embarrassing.
It's
You could feel the director just going like, "Oh, this is so cool," as he's directing that scene.
There's that,
it's such
and
a
then
2004, 2005
exactly,
movie. It's amazing.
Exactly. I remember the
beautiful.
guy Roddy was like, "I go by X now.
I go by.
Oh yeah, this,
You can call me
this-
X."
No, my favorite part where they have the round table like news report discussion where they're talking about the existence of
And he's
aliens.
like, "You're an idiot. You're an idiot. You didn't believe in aliens."
No, they literally, like, I'm not even kidding you. They literally say that. There's a part where one dude says, well, no, aliens exist. And then the dude cuts him off and says, no, shut up. You're an idiot. Like that actually happened. If we can get that, we have to get that clip in.
I know.
I need to see. And we were
That's
laughing so
that
hard
scene.
because we were like, this is us
is too
talking.
real.
This is us talking at like a round table. This is basically just us, and it's so surreal.
Like, you never believed in aliens. You don't get the credit. Shut up.
Yeah, like it was like the worst round table I've ever seen in my life.
It was
And then
so
there's that
fucking
random girl
amazing.
who's like, I don't know, like maybe we should just get along or something.
Yeah,
She's
she's
probably
like,
some stupid idol. That's probably what
yeah,
she
I think she actually a lot of the girls in that movie were either AV actresses or models.
No, I mean the context of her being there was that she was an idol.
The idol, yeah.
Well, yeah, she probably was in real life too, is what I'm saying.
Dude, I want to talk about the next realization towards the end of the movie.
Oh yeah.
Where
Which one?
I realized, after seeing it, I've seen this movie many times.
Oh, I've seen.
I
this
realized
movie
something.
hundreds
Wait a
of
minute.
times.
We are watching live action Tekken.
Oh yeah, I forgot we talked about.
Yeah, when they were air juggling.
They're literally like juggling each other and doing spin kicks.
Do the
And I'm like,
Kazuya
wait,
spin
this
kick.
is kind of Tekken, isn't it? And Ronnie was like, dude, this is literally Tekken.
Like,
He's like, oh my
because
god.
after you said that, he literally, like the main bad guy, literally started air juggling the main protagonist. He literally started doing that.
Juggling.
Oh my god.
He did an air combo. It's like,
I was just
my
waiting
God,
for the wing, the
electric quick god.
yeah, I was waiting for the electric wing godfist to come out.
The frame
Oh.
perfect god fist.
Oh, and
coming
we
through.
can't forget that the main villain and the main character both became Kaisers by the end of the movie.
They became Super Saiyan.
They became Super Saiyan.
Ronnie
and
was like, no, no way.
The main
This
villain's
is so
hair
stupid.
He literally
like
did just
spikes
become
up.
Super Saiyan.
Oh, it's amazing.
I don't think I've ever been able to like. It was like so hardcore that I was able to like taste the timing of this movie. Like it's so early 2000s that I could just taste it.
Even the music choices.
The
Like,
music choices,
this
it was
is
like
pure
the
2000.
colored choices, like the color correcting itself.
it was
Like,
so extreme.
It's
dude.
like
every
so
scene is
green.
like, yeah, it was like super green, orange, and then one scene is like blown out, like super bright.
and
Yeah.
another
Why?
one's just
Why
like
did they
super
do this?
blue.
Like, why did they do this?
It's truly a masterpiece.
And then there's
Well,
just like
yeah.
so many like weird things, like the whole like the thing that they keep over Godzilla. They had those two guys that I affectionately like was shipping as like the gay couple.
Oh yeah, then Godzilla kills them.
Godzilla kills them, showing that Japan still hates gays.
Yeah.
And-
Oh.
That was so funny too, because Ronnie, you were like, I kind of like these guys. And Godzilla literally turns
kills
around,
them. He
looks them in the
kills them.
eye, and then kills them.
He just kills them.
Oh.
What about,
it's
and don't
beautiful.
forget the D plot.
The
What was the
Manila.
D plot?
Oh.
Manila.
Oh, in the plot that like literally like I was just like, where are they going with this? Like what? It was only for the end, just to make Godzilla's like rage boner like just like
Die
go
down,
die
yeah.
down.
He's like,
It's literally
oh,
all
fuck,
it was.
it's Manila.
God damn
Yeah,
it,
exactly.
stupid
It's like
kid.
the only way to get Godzilla to calm down is to just annoy him with Manila. Remind him that he has that stupid son.
God, why do they ever bring him back?
Why?
I don't know
Because
what they
I'm
were-
telling you, they think that he's cute. How much you want to bet that inside the suit's actually like the most adorable kid ever? That's why. And they love
no
just
way.
having. They just
Well,
love
'cause
having that.
Maybe.
We already saw the powerfulness that was that other monster that had a
Yeah.
chick in it, and how cute that was. And I would want her on set every day.
I don't know if we could put that in the video, but I highly recommend anyone watching this to look up RIE Ota OTA Baragon, and it's the girl in the suit for this monster is really really cute.
The monster itself is pretty cute, but
You can
it-
see like the
it makes it even
background
better.
footage, and like they're like, all right, we need you to like do placeholder, I guess. She's all, it's so funny.
She's so cute.
Oh, it's amazing. And then,
But yo, Manila fucking sucks.
yeah, I actually, I was watching some more of behind the scenes of that movie in particular, And there's a scene where they put, like, I don't know what they call it. I only noticed squibs, like explosive squibs in the suit, and she had to be in it. and they blow up the squibs, and the suit, like, lights on fire, and I was like, oh god. She's fine. She was fine. But it was really scary. But that entire time she was doing that adorable little roar, so I couldn't decide if I thought it was cute or I was scared.
No, she's so adorable. It's like the cutest thing ever. If like something like that just like walked up to me, I would just like die. I would just
be like,
die. I'd be like, that's the cutest thing ever. Just walks up to me and just goes, wah!
The suit like conditions are actually so brutal.
Yeah.
I highly recommend looking it up. I don't want to get like too off topic here, but for
well,
anyone
I'll just
who doesn't
say,
know,
off the
you
top
should really look up the conditions.
Off the top of my head, I want to say the original suit was 200 pounds and was 130 degrees.
It wasn't that hot. It was like 100.
Yeah, I think you would actually melt, literally melt.
It was super hot.
It was super hot though. But anyway.
Well, yeah, you guys should look that up. It gets crazy. The stunt guys in these suits, you'll like respect it even more if you like hear what they had to go through.
Yeah.
But listen, let's not get too off topic. We're still talking about Final Wars because there's one more detail in this, two more details actually in this movie I want to cover. So one is the incredible CG that looks like it was from a PlayStation 1 CGI.
I'll never make fun of
Are we
Star
talking about
Wars
Zilla?
Episode 2 ever again.
Not just Zilla. Remember the
No.
spaceship.
Zilla is bad on purpose. We're talking about the stuff that was supposed to look good.
Yeah,
Well,
but I mean, like, it's a product of its time.
It was pretty bad too.
It's really bad, but I mean, so was like episode 1.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got Cade was like, I'd rather see that than the suits. I was like, shut up! What?
No, I would not
No.
rather see that than
No,
the suit.
God, no.
This CG sucks.
Zilla, like, literally runs at, like, 2 frames.
Yeah, the
It's
Zilla
fucking
scene.
atrocious. Okay,
And the guy gets all mad when he dies. Like, I knew he was useless.
So, for context, Zilla is the Godzilla from the 1998 American film, the one that every Godzilla fan fucking hates, for good reason, because it's not Godzilla.
I think most
So,
people just hate that movie.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. But Toho had bought the rights for that monster, changed the name to be Zilla, just so they could put it in Godzilla Final Wars, and just so it could die a very
Instantly.
It'd die instantly as a joke.
Literally instantly.
And also
That's a
play
joke.
like American punk music or some shit. It's amazing. It's my favorite scene of the entire movie.
It's like it's like as
I'm
a
gonna
stupid pizza. Even the way they like they just spawn in Zilla too. Like there's no she just comes in like spinning.
Literally just teleported in.
Like
League respawn.
Like they spawned her in from like one of like the GameCube games, like like the Godzilla GameCube games.
Bro, we need to do a let's play of those.
We do need to do let's play.
But let's
we
play on the
should.
channel and be so godlike. But the last thing I'll quickly cover is my favorite scene is the spin punch at the end.
Ah, yes. The spin
I don't know if
punch
you
at the
remember that,
end.
Ronnie, where he does the flying kick, and then mid-air he spins 180 degrees and punches him in the face.
Well, yeah.
Hopefully, I can get this clip in here. I just want to make sure that I mention this, and that this clip somehow makes it.
Yeah, because that clip is amazing. I do know they have Call Me X in dub as a clip, and it's truly glorious. So we'll try and put that in.
God, the guy's
man.
like, I think the funniest part to me was when Rowan turned to me and he said, "That guy was my role model when I was growing up." I couldn't stop laughing.
Dude, this guy is such a goof.
He's literally
Holy
like
shit.
the most. I was
See,
like,
I wanted
I
to
was
be
like,
just as-
Rowan, I'm so glad you did not follow his example.
I wanted to be just as cool as X, and that's
He
why
was
it was a
literally
total.
like,
That's
he
why
was
it was a
literally
total
the coolest
loser as
human
a
on
kid.
Earth.
I'm so glad because you would have gotten beaten up at school if you came in looking like him. And I'm so glad that didn't happen.
Shoutouts to Chad Gordon.
Yeah.
Now, just quick, overall, what would you rate this movie?
6 out of 10.
I think that's a fair rating.
Yes,
However,
very fair.
would you say it's slightly deceiving rating because it's more fun necessarily?
No, I think it's a fair rating because, okay, it's a slightly deceiving rating in the sense of overall it's a 6 out of 10, but like the enjoyment, like it's an enjoyable 6 out of 10.
It's an enjoyable thing. Some 6 out of 10s are like, I don't know, M. Night Shyamalan movie 6 out of 10.
Like there's some things where like I'm able
like
to enjoy it, but I can still give it. It's like it's great.
Oh yeah,
like
I
the Bad Ben movies that we watch are like a 2 out of 10. But I love those movies with all of my heart.
Yes.
I love every single one of those movies, but they're trash. They're terrible.
I'd say that's a very good rating.
This movie isn't terrible. It's just not that good.
It's unbelievably stupid.
It's just unbelievably stupid.
The plot is
and
dumb. It doesn't really go anywhere. It's confusing, but it's fun.
But it's not horrible. Like the fun factor is what makes it good.
The fun factor is very high.
Yeah.
Would you watch another one?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay. Give it up, boys. He's done it. You made it. You're in. Welcome to the secret club.
Welcome to the
our
club.
I mean, the last
Welcome
time
to
the time before we were gonna hang out, we were gonna watch another one, but then we decided to watch True Lies instead.
And that worked out.
But that worked out.
True
'cause
Lies
True Lies
was
was actually super. That was a good
godlike movie.
Yeah, we'll get around to watching some more. I mean, we've got how many movies in that?
In a few weeks. Because we'll have to watch some before Kong.
Yeah.
You know,
yeah. Is that the next topic and how?
Yeah, we'll just
Kong
quickly
is fucking
stupid. Brush on this.
Kong is dumb. She's trash.
What do you think of Godzilla versus Kong, Ronnie? Both. What do you think as a movie based on like the trailer, and like who do you think will win and why?
Okay, well, I think Godzilla versus King Kong as a versus movie is a stupid idea. Well, for one reason, I think Kong's gonna win. At this point, I think it's either gonna be a draw or they're gonna make Kong win. And I think that's my the most deepest pessimist side of me because Ron, you said that they're not gonna make any more Godzilla movies, right?
The reason why I say that is because Toho is getting Godzilla's rights back this year, and they have not renewed the rights for Legendary to make Godzilla movies.
If they haven't,
Toho
if that's
themselves have also said they're restarting the Godzilla universe pretty soon. So
if that is
most
true,
likely Godzilla is not coming back in American movies.
If that is true, if Legendary was a bunch of dickweeds, as they could be, they could have King Kong totally win, and then have him be the next King of Monsters in their new universe.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I think.
That is my
biggest. Makes
biggest.
A lot of sense.
That makes a lot of sense, but it's also the biggest scumbag move that you can do.
Yeah,
that's why I believe it.
Yeah, exactly.
But no, King Kong's dumb. I don't want King Kong to win because it's just so stupid. He's just a stupid monkey.
He's a big dumb monkey.
He's a big monkey with the worst jumping abilities on the face of the earth. I can't wait to see that on the big screen or bigger screen.
Yeah.
Now, do you think the movie looks good though? Like just as a movie?
No.
No. I kind of agree. I think there's some nice shots though.
I think it looked like okay. If we're talking effects wise, it does look really good.
I think that's the best looking one out of all of the monster movies thus far. Visually, it's very impressive.
Here's the thing. I'll have to wait and see because as much as I do want to agree with you,
trailer,
but the thing is that when we watched what was it called? King of the Monsters?
King of the Monsters?
Yeah,
yep.
King of the Monsters. The reason why King of the Monsters looks as good as it does is because it has a lot of really good shots in it.
Oh.
It has really good shots. Oh.
Anyway,
we're leaving this in. Ronnie just disconnected from the call, which we are using to record the audio.
Yeah. So anyway,
Ronnie get absolutely smoked.
It looks as good as it does because I'm gonna assume because of the environmental effects. I really don't know.
Okay, there we go. I disconnected for some reason. That was weird.
Okay.
What was I talking about? The good shots.
Yeah, why does it look good?
Why does King of the Monsters look
because they have a lot of good
shots.
Like I mean, remember the Mothra shot?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's what I'm talking about.
could I
And I
forget?
didn't
Had a
see
lot of
anything
flair.
like that in the King Kong one. Like,
Mhm.
when I'm talking about, like, the money-making shots, the beautiful money-making shots.
Yeah.
And, like, from what they shown, a lot of, like, I mean, they did only show, like, a couple of things. Like, the Neo, like, Tokyo or wherever the heck they are. I don't know
I
where
think
they
it's
are.
Hong Kong.
That place
Hong Kong,
looks
yeah.
really nice. But, like,
Yeah.
some of the other stuff that they showed, like, them at the sea, make me snore.
Yeah, I'll be honest.
I-
It looked kind of generic. maybe.
The thing is that I think while Kong's the details on the monsters I think are probably the best in this movie, but Kong jumping into the ocean doesn't look good to me. You know what I mean? When he jumps into the ocean and you could see how long his arms are, he just looks so disproportionate, and
His
it
stupid,
looks
tiny
awkward.
little legs.
It looks awkward to me.
It does look awkward.
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, we're gonna watch it anyway.
Yeah,
I know,
mean,
we're gonna watch it.
We have HBO, so we can just watch it for free when it comes
Yeah.
out.
Yeah, I mean, I want to be spoiled. This is one of those movies I want to be spoiled on. If the ending is shit, which is to say, if King Kong wins, I'll watch the entire movie, but won't watch the end.
Do we have to watch a Kong movie now
Oh,
with Ronnie? Ronnie, you've seen Kong.
I've never seen
right?
any King Kong movie.
Bro.
really?
I never seen the Peter Jackson one because my parents, I remember they gave me a choice. They're like, we're going to go watch a movie. It's going to be King Kong. I was like, I'd rather play Ratchet and Clank instead. And that's what I did with my night. I would just watch Ratchet
Fair
and
enough.
Clank. And then Skull Island, no. I didn't have any interest in watching Skull Island. I just don't
Pretty
really
good.
care
Alright.
for King Kong.
Like,
Yeah.
King
Being
Kong's
honest.
just a big monkey.
Okay,
He's
here's
just a
the
big
thing.
monkey.
Here's-
Okay, here, this is
here-
like
this
how
is
it
my-
boils down. No
this
matter
is
any
my-
way you slice it, it's giant radioactive god lizard versus he monkey. He a monkey though.
I'm
my
okay
biggest problem.
Okay, go on, Rowan. You can
My
go.
biggest problem with Godzilla vs. Kong as a concept is because Kong is never supposed to be a kaiju or a monster like Godzilla is supposed to be. Never. He's never supposed to
Yeah,
be
he's
like
sort
that.
of a human character.
He's
actually.
way more of a
Ironically.
human. He's way more of a human character, and the only reason why people even consider this thing to be a matchup is because Toho bought the rights to a script and replaced one of the monsters with Godzilla. So I like Kong, but I don't like Kong the same way I like Godzilla. King Kong is some of the best movies ever made, but he's not entertaining in the same way Godzilla is, which is why I think this movie's fucking stupid as a premise.
And here's the reason, though. Here's the thing. I like the idea of King Kong in this movie because he's supposed to be the underdog. I like underdog stories. And clearly King Kong is the underdog in this whole thing. Here's the difference, though. King Kong is a stupid giant monkey. Like, again, he's just a dumb monkey. Now, okay, imagine if we had, like, again, and it's just because he's a giant monkey. There's nothing, like, fun about him.
Bro,
Like,
imagine if King Kong
if we
had the moves from Sekiro, like the headless ape moves.
Not even that.
Like
Okay,
a sword.
Aiden, I'm gonna tell you this. You would like this a lot better if King Kong, like, imagine like the skeletal structure of King Kong, and they just replaced him with like a lizard creature instead. If he was like a lizard creature that had like, kind of like the shape of King Kong, where he had like, he had more of like fists, whatnot. You'd probably like him a lot more.
It'd
And
probably-
if they
I
gave
mean,
him
if,
more
like,
than just he punch. Like, if they
Yeah,
also
he
gave him his own,
punch.
like, atomic breath or something unique,
Yeah.
then you would like him a lot more. But
I think
mean,
so. I
look
think he
at-
needs
look
something
at
to
King
spice him
Caesar.
up.
King Caesar is a way better he punch design than King Kong is, and that's because
He's
Kong
kinda-
is just a giant
I
monkey.
think Kong. I understand. He's cool in
I'm-
his simplicity.
Yeah, I don't
Kong
even
is
think
cool,
Kong
but-
being a monkey is a complaint necessarily. It's just that I think Godzilla versus Kong is
Yeah,
where
it's
I
like,
draw the
whoa.
line.
that's
you know what
also
I mean?
true. If it wasn't if he wasn't fighting Godzilla, nobody would really care. Because again, they need to have another Kong movie.
Yeah, show
Yeah.
Kong being cool.
I've
Dude.
s-
Show
yeah.
Kong learning kung fu. in
I've
the
said this
mountains.
before, is that look at this. It's Godzilla, King Kong, Godzilla again, then Godzilla versus Kong. How is that fair? How is that fair?
Because no one wants to go see a Kong movie again.
Exactly, though.
And they should just
But-
call it King Kong versus
but-
Godzilla, because it's
yeah,
obviously King Kong.
No, because he'll become the king after he wins.
Oh, that's true.
That's what I'm.
Oh
also,
yeah,
what
we
I was
talked
thinking.
about that. We said that once he wins,
Yeah.
Oh right, because we already have like this scene, dude. If this happens, dude, we should win like $1 million.
Yeah.
If they like the stupid because I believe they have that stupid lady in the movie. If by the end
Yeah.
of it, like after he beats Godzilla, and then she like looks at them and she goes,
All
what
hail
did I
the
say?
king,
All
baby."
hail the king, and then like it just goes King Kong. Like that would be the worst thing ever. I would die laughing in my seat.
To be fair, the reason why it's called Godzilla versus Kong, I think this is stupid, but the only reason why it's called that is because the original one was Kong versus Godzilla. It's stupid though, because it doesn't make any sense. Kong is clearly the main character in this movie. So I don't understand why they decided to change it. It's a pet peeve, yes, but it peeves me a lot, you know?
Yeah, I notice.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, listen, we talked about it. We talked about.
Listen, if he
Final
had a samurai sword and cut the shit out of
gave him a
Godzilla,
samurai
that
sword
would be
and one-
fucking
he has a
sweet.
battle axe.
And
What
that's
they need
dumb.
to
Battle
give
Axe
him-
kind of lame.
He
What they need
uses
to do is have
he-
Kong be able to channel the dark powers of the Dark Hado. if,
Dude, start doing demons, raging demons.
if he did the Satsui no Hado, like if he had the Satsui no Hado, that'd be the tits.
He's throwing air fireballs,
Exactly.
like shooting Hadokens
Exactly.
midair, doing
his-
dive kicks.
doing
I
his-
would love
Dude,
that.
he even uses a tree like a samurai sword, like a katana, in Kong Skull
He's
Island.
like Virgil,
He-
like he's doing judgment cuts with
Yeah,
his tree
that-
blade.
Dude, he uses he uses a
So stupid.
like a chain and like a blade as like a kadachi or I think that's another sword, like a sickle. What's it called? Someone help me. Kunai. No. Fuck, I don't remember. It's like why an axe? Like that's so boring. Give him a
Kong is
weapon.
boring.
The axe. It makes sense. The axe makes sense.
Yeah, I
You
know.
gotta understand. Listen, we're not normies to the same degree that other people are.
Yeah, I know.
So you guys have to keep that in mind. But listen, we talked about Godzilla vs Kong a little bit. We gave our reviews for Final War, mostly Ronnie, because
Yeah.
his perspective is the most interesting.
Yeah.
So the question is, what's the next movie that we're gonna tackle now? Is this Ronnie? Do you know of any of them that you would like to see?
No.
No. That means it's just random. You just get to pick one.
Yeah, you guys
Oh,
get
this
to
is-
pick. I'll pick
this is
whatever.
tough.
I'll watch whatever you guys give me.
That's spicy. Okay.
Man. Hold on. Should we decide on air?
No. It's too much responsibility.
I've got a couple ideas.
Well, we'll have to save them.
Okay. Well, yeah. For the next review,
For the
As long
next
as
I
it's
want
not the
episode.
stupid movie where it's the kid dreaming that he's
No,
at,
it's not
that
that
he's
one.
with
dude.
Mila
That
or
movie.
whatever.
That's the worst
have you-
one ever made.
Actually, have you seen my tier list for Godzilla movies?
No.
That one's like basically at the very bottom. It's fucking Garvug. It's terrible.
We should watch the 1998 one.
We could do that too. I actually don't.
That's a lot of fish.
I actually don't think that movie's not terrible. It's just not a Godzilla movie.
Let's do it. Let's watch Zilla's
No,
movie.
no, we're not doing that. Okay,
We gotta
have to
watch Zilla's movie sometime.
Okay, we'll do that, but we need to at least watch one more before Godzilla vs Kong comes out.
Okay.
We'll give you the full breadth. Well, okay, not literally, because there's like 87 movies, but whatever.
We'll watch
Anyway, yeah.
2 of them.
Try.
Well,
we'll try to watch 2. At least one.
we'll try.
At least one.
Anyway,
That's a promise that the podcast can keep, like all the other broken promises
Hey,
along
this
the
shit
way.
is getting mad long, so I'm cutting you off, both of you now,
Yeah, that was
so
the
I can
end.
give the final closing statements, which is
Just call
1.
me X.
Expect more from us relatively soon. Probably talking about Monster Hunter in the coming week. 2. Expect some different kind of content relatively soon, not as soon.
Oh, we're
'Cause I
doing
have
the
to
porn
actually edit
thing
it.
already?
Yes. Don't give it away. You
Oh.
God, dude.
Come on. Okay.
Yeah,
Don't listen to what
Buckethead.
he said.
I
Something
commissioned
interesting.
Buckethead to make me some art.
Something interesting is coming.
Don't look that up, kids.
And then last is thanks for watching, lads. That's it. Get out of here.
Just call it.